school of James Packer.
Is it?
James Packer School.
Welcome everybody out there. We've got a massive match for you guys out there with the New South Wales Junior Gold Blues versus the Reds Junior Gold Reds, I guess, with us in the commentary here at sunny, I don't even know where we are, Tim Rapp. Where are we today?
The Cranbrook School.
The home of James Packer.
Absolutely. It's a cracking day here in the eastern suburbs. Local game down the road, eastern suburbs as well, playing today in the Shute Shield. But today our focus is on the Junior Gold Cup, New South Wales versus Queensland under-17s. And from the 15s, if they've set the standard, this 17s will be an absolute belter.
It promises to be that. These interstate clashes always are, Tim. A couple of changes for those out there listening on Bar TV Sports for this BMW Junior Gold program. Riley Acorn comes in. Liam Curran will not play today. And big Lorenzo Marr comes in at front row. He's one to watch out for, as well as is his partner, Bo Abra, the red-headed prop forward in the mould of one of your stalwarts, or one of your steeds, sorry, Harry Johnson Holmes. Tim?
I have heard a lot about Bo. He's a good young country kid, I think, who's pushing forward in his representative rugby as the New South Wales team are led onto the football field.
Yeah, they'll be led on by their captain, Hangana. He has had an impressive 17s program thus far. He's led by example. He's a strong runner of the ball, and he leads the team around the park well. For the Red side today, Wolfgang Wallace comes in. Good name, Wolfgang Wallace. Good, strong rugby name. And Ted Stewart comes in after a couple of guys suffered a bout of meningitis overnight.
Jeez, that's a tough call, isn't it? As the Queensland boys run on the football field, this championship here between the New South Wales and Queensland Junior Gold Cups, sponsored by the BMW this year, it's a wonderful initiative, good opportunity for our boys to push forward, not only with their club rugby, their school rugby, but also with the Junior Gold Cup. It's a fantastic initiative.
It is a great initiative. It is the pathway to gold, and it shows the ARU are providing world-class platforms for kids to come through these junior pathways, and they're doing a great job here at the ARU, and of course the Junior Gold program. We're out at Cranbrook here, and I tell you what, it is a magnificent setting, a wonderful facility at the Cranbrook School.
It really is a beautiful school, and part of the CAS system here in Sydney. It's a great competition, brings forward a lot of good footballers for New South Wales and also around the world. I would imagine these boys do a fair bit of travelling.
Yeah, a couple of players to watch out for as well. Xavier Soley for the Red side. He's a very strong runner of the ball. Josh Walker's an absolute flyer, playing in the 14 jersey out there today. As I mentioned, Riley Alcorn comes in. They don't lose anything there. And Tarkin Fay, Liam Kelly. But one to watch out for especially is Lissy Finau, playing at fullback here for this blue side.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Lissy. Also heard some good stories around Billy Carberry in regards to a good up-and-coming young number 10 in this competition.
Yeah, definitely. As you probably would like to say, has a great rugby brain. He certainly can play fullback, fly half, steers his team around the park.
Well, it's really a wonderful skill to have. It is a really good skill to have for these young blokes coming through these days, is knowledge of rugby. We see some wonderful athletes, no doubt, amongst all competitions, but getting guys at this age who actually know about the game and have genuine knowledge about steering a team around, but also delivering the right play at the right time.
Well, these sides, they've been training together as a squad for a couple of weeks now. They've come together in the final week after the Junior Gold finals, and they're here today. Cranbrook School will be Queensland Reds taking the kickoff, running right to left on your screens. And it's looking to be an absolute blockbuster with some fast running rugby, the way we all love to watch and play. And here we go, it's showtime here. And Abra just can't go with the ball. It bounces, allows it to bounce. Here he comes now, the big prop forward, playing out of the Western region. So Zakia gets the ball there. That's a nice run there early on by Tuatapau. Big Lorenzo Marr shaping for a run there. He's hard to stop. He's a big lad there. Big Lorenzo Marr with the strapping around his head, Tim.
Yeah, look, I think New South Wales, they looked, although they didn't get the kick-off, you know, that's usually a good place to start, but there seems to be some reasonable structure amongst these guys in time. Now, as a 15 and a 17-year-old, we probably don't want them to have too much structure, but you've got to have a little bit of a scaffold to let these boys play a really good, exciting game of rugby.
Well, Harry Webster, he'll be packing in number 8 here today for this Red side. As we mentioned before, the meningitis going through the Reds. Nothing like a good bout of meningitis to clear the deck, Tim.
Well, geez, I'm not going to touch that one.
As the ball comes out now, Carberry playing with the ball in two hands. Good run forward there. Alcorn it was. Ball coming back to Carberry. He's got plenty of time. He's got a good boot on him. He doesn't find touch, though. Good chance here. Now we mentioned him at the top of the broadcast. Walker has the ball. He's got plenty of pace. Oh, just loses his footing there as he sees Big Abra looking to take him forward as they pick and drive here. This is good stuff by the Reds. Getting them on the front foot early on. So, using the ball, playing one out, but they've got plenty of numbers there, Tim.
Well, I think they seem to be, once again, there's some good play out the back there as a number up on the defence. New South Wales seem to be getting off their line really hard. Some really good shoulder tackles, but I think you'll look to see Queensland follow a traditional style of play. Nice and tight around the rucks once we get inside that gold zone, as they call it.
Well, it is the gold zone. It is the Junior Gold Cup, brought to you by BMW. Of course, rumour has it you were shining yours up earlier on, Tim.
Yeah,
what is it, the X5?
I haven't quite got the BMW here today, but if they are listening, I'm more than happy to drive it around.
That's both of us, Tim.
Yeah, look, I saw Ben Whittaker pull in here earlier on. His looks fantastic, the X5.
He's got two.
Beautiful car.
Of course, Ben Whittaker, the head of the pathways here, Elite Pathways for the ARU, doing a great job. And here we go for another scrum. Zakia has the ball. They're close to the 22-yard line. Carberry set to kick.
Good strong scrum there from the Reds as the boys look to play at the back.
That is a good ball by Carberry as Alcorn now putting the boot. Here comes Fanau. Fanau's got plenty of pace. It steps up. Oh, it's a foot race. He gets the ball. Fanau, but it's called a knock on. That shows their intentions early on, Tim, and that was a very good run.
Well, this is why we like to watch under-17s rugby, because it's purely about playing the game and seeing what they've got in front of them. They'll always have a crack, and that was a perfect opportunity and shown well by the New South Wales players that the skill level today is also going to match their attitude to score tries.
Well, it was a very good ball, wasn't it, by young Billy Carberry in the headgear. He summed it up well. Everyone thought he was going to kick. He didn't. And Alcorn, he hit a nice hole on the outside line there.
Yeah, unfortunate bounce. I mean, it was one of those days. She's a tough old field out there here at Cranbrook, but I hope that's a sign of what both teams will do throughout the whole game.
So Quinton Mahina, now he looks set to kick. He gets the ball. They'll run it as well, and that's a good hit up there by Mamia. Solid ball runner. They go short side. There's no one there to help. Ball coming back now, the kick. It's not the best. Here's Carberry. He looks to link up with Fanau. Ball will hit the ground. Yes, it does. Fanau, he's dangerous in broken play. Gets away from one. He's still going. Fanau.
Genuine space on the right-hand side for the New South Wales boys if they can get a second phase around as they fold around the corner, hopefully, off the big carry.
Yeah, Big Hungana. He's the captain out there today, and he'll go forward all day, and the referee blows a penalty with the New South Wales side on the front foot. Tim, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I think the New South Wales support players are just a little bit too eager to get themselves into the breakdown and clear out some quick ball. They lose their feet on the clean out there, which is unfortunate. So something they can fix up very quickly.
So these two sides, only a week to really get to know each other, and that is a long kick. It's not going to find touch, and Carberry gets under it, goes backwards, but he does touch the ball. He throws a long ball to Fanau. Fanau, he's got plenty of space. Oh, the ankle tap there. He looks dangerous, doesn't he, Tim?
Well, he moves like the BMW's X5, isn't it?
Oh, that's a BMW sports car. That's with the top down, too. Oh, Ma loses the ball. Good steal there by the Reds. Now they're attacking. Harry Webster it was. Mahina taking it forward. They're going one out here, the Reds. They recycle the ball well, though. Comes out the back. Bit of space on the outside there. Mamia. Penalty, though. The Waratahs, the Junior Gold side here, they're offside.
Just a little bit too eager to get off the line there. I think they numbered up quite well. They could probably do with a little bit more spacing around the edges of their ruck, but the New South Wales defensive line has got an urgency in it, which seems to be taking some really good space. We'll be interested to see where the driving line-out works here for the Reds, and I think they'll go for it.
And of course, you had the opportunity earlier on today to present the jerseys. What was the feeling in there?
Mate, there's some very, very excited young boys who get the opportunity to represent their state, whether it be New South Wales or Queensland. They're all very, very proud of the tradition that goes before them, and looking forward to put their best foot forwards today.
Josh Lally here for the Reds. He looks like the go-to man. He's tall. They do go to him. He goes up in the line. It's a good one. It goes over the top, though. They clean up the Reds. They're attacking the line. They're less than 5 out. They're still driving here, the Reds. They can't get over the line, though. It's on if they shift it to the left here. The inside ball, and he's over! Siggs gets his first try. The first try of the match. And what a try it was. The little inside ball. You'd appreciate that, Tim, being a halfback.
Well, it was really well set up from the driving maul there from the Reds. I thought they did quite well. Little conversations there between the halfback and the 6. Very George Gregan-esque. A little bit Owen Finnegan involved there. But a great way to start, and it's showing once again. We've seen some really good running rugby. We've seen some great defence, but we've also seen some structure and some strategy out there.
Well, Egan Siggs, the number 3, he's a slight prop forward. He hasn't got the traditional body shape, has he?
No, he hasn't, but I think it's one of those things. We're looking forward to people like that who can grow into their shapes. Maybe he's an athletic style.
Yeah, well, that's right. Maybe he'll go one of these players that go all day. I think he's got a bit of ball playing in him too, Tim.
Fantastic. I love ball playing props. I think there's a little bit of Greg Holmes in that out there.
Very good. This is Cooper Whiteside now. He sums it up, has a look. He's kicking into some beautiful scenery, that's for sure, here at Cranbrook. Comes off the boot, goes to the left, so that's unsuccessful there. The score will remain 5-0 in favour of the Reds.
They've definitely had the better end of the stick in regards to possession of the football, so it's probably well deserved, that 5-0. Hopefully New South Wales can push it back down there and we see some good quality play from both teams once again.
Well, here's Carberry. He goes long. Xavier Solly here. We mentioned him at the top of the broadcast as well. He's very good on his feet. He's quite quick. He almost showed the footwork there too. Hunganar trying to reef the ball out there. Just couldn't quite get to it. They'll have to readjust here, realign the New South Wales side. Playing under the famous Waratahs banner. Ball coming out the back. Stepping, jinking. That's Whiteside. Oh, and he's been picked up and driven there by Jeremy Williams. The Waratahs player getting a good tackle. They shift the ball immediately. The Reds, they turn the ball over. Here's Zakia.
Some good space on the left end.
Oh, they turn the ball over again. Oh, this is a good run. He's strong, isn't he? Mamiya.
He's definitely a good carry, Mamiya. He gets go forward every time, and it's a good opportunity for the team to play off the back of if he brings in some defenders.
Big Harrison Hooper.
Some genuine numbers on the right-hand side. If the Reds like to roll around quickly, they might catch a few slow New South Wales players out here.
Harry Webster taking the forward that time, and they go out the back. Here's the man. We're waiting for him to open up, and Whiteside can't get the ball away, but it's going to be a penalty advantage played.
I think the left-hand side winger over there, maybe Jesse Allen there, got caught. He saw that they were down on numbers and he had to get up quickly. He just a little bit too quickly for the referee's liking, but there's some genuine structure out there and they're not too nervous. The ball's being thrown around, which is exciting for all of us who get to watch these boys today.
Well, interesting enough, Tim, Jesse Allen, he's been playing fullback for most of this junior gold program, playing for the Rays side. Very good on his feet as well. And has got a monster boot on him too, as that ball finds touch by Carberry.
Yeah, Reds, whether that's a tactic that they're trying to keep the ball inside the football field at the moment, but they've missed 3 for touch at the moment, so hopefully there's strategy behind that.
You see your screens there, the number 2, Nick Dolly. Big shout out to his family over in Manchester, who always watch into Bar TV sports coverage. Of course, if you do want to get involved in the games, hashtag Gold Cup. Well, that's a good run there by Reese Bray, playing in 23. Ball goes behind. Carberry has it now. Coming around there, Carberry. Oh, he bumps one off. Good run there by the fly half. Showing good strength to get them up towards the 40-yard line. Penny to Poe. Loses the ball.
Just seems a little bit of urgency here from the New South Wales guys. They've got to slow down a little bit. There's the phase after the play that they're actually playing at the time. That's when the holes are going to be opening up. They just seem to be trying to get the ball across to the space too quickly rather than setting the play up.
Yeah, both fly halves have been impressive early on, haven't they? Mahina, he seems to be summing up the situation well for the red side. He's got options. He's got bodies in motion.
They're both genuine footballers too, Gareth, which is what we really like to see. Kids who can kick, who can pass, who do both sides, but they're actually got vision and to read defences rather than just playing what they're told to do all the time.
So here goes Mahina, dummies on the inside. Oh, that's a good ball on the outside. Solely hits the hole nicely. There's the try scorer, Siggs goes forward, drives forward. Good strength shown. Here's Mahina, gets a short ball away. Here they go now. Harry Webster gets the ball away. Can they get over? No, he puts a foot out.
Lovely little carry there from, I believe it might have been Bannister. Is it the red-headed 8?
No, they swapped numbers before the game. The meningitis has hit them. Harry Webster is playing in an 8.
Webster, well done.
And Wolfgang Wallace is in the 6.
Apologise there.
Well, Wolfgang Wallace, he's one to watch out for in the future, if not for his ability, but his name himself.
Well, he's either German or Scottish. You can decide which.
Oh, this is going to be close, and they're over! That's another try there. The man we were just talking about, Wolfgang Wallace, he does it for the crowd. The crowd goes up, and that's another try to the Reds here.
Well, he must have heard us, I think, Gareth, and he stepped right up and got the 5 points for the team. There's a good bit of urgency in this back row of the Reds. I like the way they're chasing hard on the football and they're willing to get it in their hands. They're not only ball carriers and defenders, but they're actually getting around and putting some spoils into this game.
Yeah, they certainly are. They seem to be getting to the breakdown, a bit more express-like. They're cleaning out really well.
Yeah, well, I think the New South Wales 17's, they got up in the win there last year up at Ballymore, where the Reds have got this opportunity this year to, although only early in the game, they've got this opportunity to get the win back and make it a double header for the Queensland 15's earlier. Good win there. And then the 17's are hopefully trying to back it up for them.
They've just made a couple of replacements too. The front row has just come off. Bo Abra comes off. Tahafi goes on, as well as Talanoa. Both players coming from that Western Sydney side. Of course, rugby growing out Western Sydney way, and the Western Sydney side was the best performed of the junior gold sides in the New South Wales division. So Carberry, it's a high one. I don't think it's going to quite make the 10, is it? No, it doesn't, and that is what they call a coach killer, Tim.
Yeah, those little errors at the start of play are really going to cost if they can't fix them up. Look, his first kick-off was quite good. I'd encourage him to kick to the other side, so he's kicking across his body, but he's probably using that sun or that late afternoon sun here in the eastern suburbs to get in the eyes of the Queenslanders, maybe.
So it'll be a scrum on halfway. Be interesting to see how this new front row rotation goes. Of course, Nick Dolly is still out there as well. The conditions are almost perfect here.
Look, it's a wonderful right-hand side for the Queenslanders here.
And here they go to the right. There's that man again, Walker. Walker hit the ball with pace, gets a ball away, but it's going to be a knock-on. Couldn't quite stick the pass there, Tim.
Yeah, good intent from the Queenslanders. I mean, if you're feeding the ball from the left-hand side in the middle of the football field, it's a fantastic place to, or opportunity and a place on the football field to attack from. I think the initial play worked well, but they're just a little bit of butterfingers there on contact.
Yeah, Walker might have been better maybe to take that into ground and recycle the ball. But he looks very quick when he's coming off his wing, doesn't he?
Well, it's the beauty of 17-year-old football, isn't it? Everything is a potential try. You got it in your hands, have a crack and see what can come from it.
Of course, this is the BMW Junior Gold Cup. It's New South Wales taking on Queensland. If you do want to get involved with the game, hashtag Gold Cup, hashtag Junior Gold. And this is Bar TV Sports bringing you the coverage. And Alcorn, it's a good run by him, getting away from his man, taking up towards halfway. For now, is calling it for on the blind. I wouldn't be surprised if he does get it. But no, they go to the captain there. Hungana. Here's Williams.
Great tackle.
Yeah, good line speed showed by the Reds there. There's big Talanoa.
They've got this right-hand side, New South Wales stacked up, but they've gone the other way.
Carberry's called for it. There's a bit of a mismatch on and they kick the ball through. Ball gets past. Whiteside comes on the ball and the referee's called a penalty, so that's a bit of a let-off there.
I think he's played the player up after he's made the kick there. A little bit of shoulder contact or taking him out of play, so he couldn't get a proper and fair chase on the ball. As Carberry, he'll knock it over this left-hand touchline, nice and close, 5 metres out from the Reds trial, and there's a really good opportunity for the New South Wales boys to have a crack here.
Well, you'd have to say this is the best true opportunity the Waratahs side have had in this half. 5 metres out. We saw the Western Sydney side use the rolling maul to good effect throughout this tournament of the Junior Gold. Comes off the top. Oh, it's going to be a knock on there. So a wasted opportunity there by this under-17's New South Wales side.
Yeah, I think they'll be regretting that little one because it was a wonderful opportunity. But once again, opportunity next falls again. Queensland scrum. Both scrums have been quite good so far in this game. Maybe there's an opportunity for a tight head and turn the tides a little bit.
We see Reece Bray in the 23. Another fast young guy with plenty of speed on the wing here for this New South Wales side.
Yeah, I see the New South Wales team, they've got 3 back here and they are quite deep, so a genuine opportunity if the Reds have got that attacking mentality to maybe shift it to this left-hand side and have a genuine run at them.
Well, they do look set to kick. With the running game of Mamiya there, Cassius Mamiya. Oh, he's dropped the ball there. Advantage being played, still going. Mamiya with the mistake there. Oh, and they've lost the ball there, but it's going to be called a knock-on or penalty, says the referee, not rolling away.
Came off a dominant scrum by the New South Wales team there just then. Really good pressure on.
Quick tap taken by Zakia. And they've turned the ball over again, and here's the man we were talking about. He's young Cassius. He's very, very strong. And this will go straight down for now. Straight. Oh, it goes over his head. He's touched the ball. Does he get the ball back in? No, the touch judge has the flag up. So a vital mistake, if you might say, they're coming towards half-time.
Well, it's a turnover-a-thon out there, and especially in that gold zone. Well-released pressure from the Queensland team.
More turnovers than a Weight Watchers picnic. One might say, Tim.
Or leftovers.
And the ball comes out now. Mia, short ball there.
There's been some good movement from the Reds, just in around their halves, their 9, their 10, their 12. Balls out the back. It's good variation, which is challenging the New South Wales defensive line.
Well, that was Siggs then. He's been solid throughout the game.
Ball caught in an awkward position there. I just don't think either team could get to it.
Yeah, so let's see if the New South Wales side can apply pressure here on the scrum. The red side, they'll be up for it this time.
Yeah, I think they may have relaxed just a little bit down there on their try line last time, and New South Wales got up underneath them. Seems to be some magic being organised out the back here from the Reds' back line.
Quinton Mahina talking to the referee. Good scrum again by this New South Wales side. We'll hold it up. Here's Mahina. Oh, short ball there. Here he goes. Walker gets a ball away. He's going to go all the way now solely. He'll score. What a good try and a well-worked move, Tim.
Absolutely fantastically well orchestrated. The pressure's been through the 12 and the 13 from the Reds for the majority of this game. They've thrown a couple of varied lines, and in comes the blind winger. He hit that ball with gas, and there was support play outside him.
Well, they really should have been savvy to that, Tim, because he's been doing it all day, hasn't he? He's been coming around, he's been hitting the hole, and he's been running different channels, though, and he popped up just outside the fly half then, and that was a pretty good run.
Definitely put some pressure on the New South Wales defenders, and when you've got plenty of bodies moving in different directions, there's that slight element of who am I going to tackle there for a second. It was done right on the line, it was a great pass, and he hit it with speed, so you're going to get pay every time.
So the score now blowing out at 17-0 in favour of the Reds side. New South Wales side, they look a little bit shell-shocked behind the line there.
Well, hopefully they're not thinking about the lost opportunity from the try line about 2 minutes ago where they're really in a good spot. They've got to let that one go and move on and get themselves back in the game.
Bit of paparazzi out there snapping Tim Rapp. Of course, he's a socialite around Sydney rugby circles.
I'm only allowed so many photos a day too, Gareth, so they've got to be careful.
Yeah, well, we want to make sure they don't get their quota before the end of this match. Of course, brought to you by Bar TV Sports. Like us on Facebook, Twitter, and of course our YouTube channel, Bar TV Sports. Get involved in the game.
It's a wonderful combination, Bar TV, BMW, Australian Rugby.
Isn't it? We're happy to be broadcasting the best of junior pathways. And that was a good take there by Siggs. Oh, goes down the short side. Here he comes now. We know he's got plenty of toe. Walker, oh, he can't get around for now. He can't pop a pass up. And for now gets the ball. And now it's his turn. And he's away. Here goes for now. He's got plenty of...
You cannot coach, I believe. Has a wonderful legs chop tackle, up onto his feet, steal the ball and run 60, run 80, and he had the gas all the way.
Well, I thought he might have got run down there by the man coming across in Josh Lally, but he found another gear, didn't he?
Well,
knocked it back a gear. And wow.
I'm sure if you put that name into YouTube in years to come, there'll be some fantastic tries to watch.
Definitely. And Nick Dolly, the hooker, he's got the kicking duties here today. We can see out there the crowd is packed here at Cranbrook, and they're on their feet for the home side there.
Well, I mean, you've got to remember where that came from. There's a really good, smart play from the Queensland left wing, who snuck down the left-hand side, but it was just equalled by a level of play which was just as good, and if not better, for a try to the New South Wales boys. Yeah,
don't take anything away there from Josh Walker, the winger. He didn't have much room to move down that short side, did he? And he scampered along it, and Fanau came out and he gave him an absolute bell ringer. Got back on his feet, picked the ball up, sniffed a hole, and that, as they say, was all she wrote.
Well, I can understand now why they seem to be shifting the ball to New South Wales 15. Fanau is one to watch for the rest of this game, hopefully.
Well, I believe it's his second year in the junior gold program as well. He played for the Western Sydney Rams last year as well. I think mainly on the wing, but he came out this year playing fullback and he scored a heap of tries himself.
He's definitely loving the open space. What a wonderful kickoff here for the Reds. They'll be on the attack again.
Oh, that is pinpoint accuracy there, and that Tahafi there's just knocked it on. So again, the Reds have an opportunity to apply some pressure, but the New South Wales side, they needed that try. 19-7's the score.
Really good sign of a good team, I think, there for Queensland. They've had a try go against them, but they turned it around, whacked straight onto their kickoff and back in the attack.
We might be able to get some statistics off our producer here for Bar TV Sports as the scrum screws, just to see what the win-loss ratio has been over the last few years, Tim.
Well, I think I could almost do them, mate, because there's only been 2 years of this wonderful competition. New South Wales 17's got up last year with the Queensland 15's winning last year, and the Queensland have gone back-to-back this year in the 15's.
So with the score 19-7, it's precariously placed.
Well, it's fair to say, Gareth, I think by the time this game's finished today, there'll be a lot more tries on the board, which we're definitely enthralled to see.
Well, if you're out there coaching, Coach Boomer coming into half-time, what do you think he's going to say to his troops here for the Waratah side? They're not out of the game. They haven't looked out of the game. They do need to pick up a little bit of intensity here.
Yeah, well, I think it's just controlling the ball, and I don't think no matter what team it is that you play with, if you're going to coach, but if you can look after the ball and maintain it for a longer period of time, you're going to be in a good chance for the game. And I think that's the main thing here with the New South Wales guys. They've got opportunity to maintain ball, look after it, and then just steer it around the field. They'll get some points. These Reds have probably done that best.
Well, they're set very deep here again, and Walker looks set to join this back line again. I wouldn't mind seeing Cassius Mamiya there, off Mahina. Oh, good pressure there by Zakia on the opposition half there. Ted Stewart just come into the game today. So comes back now, Mahina. Good run again by Mamiya. He always seems to break that advantage line.
He's definitely got good go forward. Sets the team up off the back of his runs.
Oh, Hooper got a good little ball away there to Walker, who's found himself on the opposite wing there. Oh, inside ball again. They're doing this well, and Siggs is the beneficiary of that again. So here he comes, the captain, Nathan Marshall. He's been everywhere, the breakaway. A little stutter there, so it's a turnover to the Waratah side, and here's Finau here. And he's put a long kick down the field. Whiteside has a little bit to do. It'll pull up before it reaches the goal line. And it's a pretty good chase there by the team in blue. It's a pretty good clearing kick too by the fullback there, Whiteside, getting them out of danger.
Well, a good turnaround there from the New South Wales defensive line. They seem to have some urgency in their line. They got off quickly. A good steal at the ball and some really good vision once again from Finau to see some open spaces there at the back and get the game back up the other end.
So here's Dolly. Oh, they go early and the referee wasn't quite set. Tahafi playing in the one jersey. One of the replacements earlier on. They go to the back. Oh, it's over there and they're coming through the Reds. They pick it up through Zakia. Zakia, he's been in a very hard tackle, the little halfback. He's tough though.
Well, they're on the right side, New South Wales. If they open their eyes up.
Well, Hunganar had to pick and drive there with the halfback in, and here comes Tahafi. Tahafi turns the ball over though. So now the Reds have it. And again, they lose possession here, the 17 side from New South Wales, and they go to the right. Josh Lally. It's going to be called a knock on New South Wales. Just got a hand to the ball as it popped out the back.
Well, I think the back end of this first half, the skill levels just, the boys are getting tired.
It's hot out there.
It's nice and warm. Maybe the ball's getting a little bit slippery, but I think there's a little bit more focus on maintaining ball and looking after the ball that you have when you have it. Getting a ball back, a selfless play we would call it, for someone in a better position than yourself.
But we know it's Gen Y, they're all about the selfie play, Tim, so...
I agree.
How do you get that out of them? How do you coach that out of them? Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. These days, as the Reds come away with it now. Oh, that's a good run again. He goes straight over the top of his opposition there, Mamiya. Here's Siggs again, getting through plenty of work. I'm impressed by his work rate so far. Little short side play. Lally gets picked up in the end and he's dumped to the ground. Not going anywhere, but here comes Jackson. Jackson, he's steaming onto it, Jackson, but he would have got there had the ball taken another bounce, had it shifted the other way, but he looks very quick on his feet, doesn't he,
well,
Jackson?
I'd like to see Jackson with a little bit more football there. He's got some real intent to get involved in the game. He's just not seeing enough pill, but he's definitely attached to it and they can move quite quickly.
What I like about him, Tim, he goes looking for the ball as well. He's not a glory-hunting winger that just stands there for the tries. He's involved in the action.
Well, he's a well-built young man too.
So they hold the ball up nicely here, the New South Wales side. Comes to the back, Carberry. We haven't heard him get the ball too much in the last 10 or 15 minutes, so it's been all Reds as he's directing the play.
Yeah, I think there needs a bit of a change of pace for the New South Wales boys. They just seem to be getting through the game whenever they get an opportunity. I think there's a real chance for him to speed it up or something.
The player to come off the bench here for this New South Wales side, Cordell Payne. He's a very highly rated young 17-year-old fly half. I think he may be, in fact, even 16. But he's also another one with a good rugby brain.
Fantastic.
So Mahina now. Ball comes out. Back to Mahina, the fly half. Long ball out the back to Whiteside. Plenty of room inside to Jackson. Oh, he's taken nicely that time by Faye.
Yeah, Tarquin Faye hasn't seen a lot of football there, but his defence was great, fantastic. 3-on-2, he was nice and calm. Read the play quite well, and unfortunate not to get the turnover there.
Yeah, Hunganar getting his big hands involved, but knock on, says the referee. Big Mamiya here. He's going to the right-hand side, the short side of the field. I wouldn't mind betting that Xavier Soley might get the ball here in the headgear. Whiteside is set. Oh, they go to the right. Not really intended that way, but they make amends, and the New South Wales side try to drive them back, but just can't do it. Big dummy thrown there to no one. They're over the ball here, but they can't come away with it, the Waratahs side. Harrison Hooper, they're coming up very quick here, the Waratahs. They're going to have to be careful with it.
Still there for the New South Wales boys. Then shifted back to that left-hand side. They might be good for numbers.
So nice steal there. To Tapau, picking and driving. Taking its time to come out. Here's Carberry now. What can he do with it? Oh, it's a flat ball there. Alcorn hits the hole nicely. It's going to be a knock on there, so just couldn't control the ball.
Not good for the New South Wales body language here at the moment. Their big boys have had to work really, really hard in defence and showing the signs a little bit of wear and tear. I think the backs need to start putting their hand up and doing a little bit more work for the New South Wales and shifting these other guys around.
Well, Carberry might have been better there to punch that one down into the corner just to take some pressure off his big forwards there.
Yep, valid point.
But now they'll have to defend. And Mahina, he's got the ball in a string at the moment.
Halfback's absolute dream here. Left-hand side, right-hand side scoot. No winger there, doesn't take it.
So here they come. Here's Jackson on the outside. He runs out of room in the end, but he's still going. Oh, he steps around for now, and he's still going. Good run there by the winger. He is taken over the sideline in the end by Bray. And that's going to be half-time there. With the score 19-7, and you'd have to say the Reds on top, Tim.
Look, I think they've got more control with the ball. They've definitely had more percentage of the ball. They just seem to be attacking with a little bit more little bit more attitude and intensity where the New South Wales boys have defended well, but they definitely need to get a hold of that ball and start making some genuine attacking plays at it.
Well, we're live here for the BMW Junior Gold fixtures. New South Wales taking on Queensland in the under-17s on Bar TV Sports. We'll be back with you in 5 minutes.
Nah, you're right.
Well, we're back, everybody, here. We're live for the BMW Junior Gold State fixture. New South Wales taking on the Reds. It's the Reds in front at the moment. 19-7 is the score. New South Wales not entirely out of it, though. But they're going to have a big half to come back. And, of course, all the fans back home in Queensland watching on Bar TV Sports Live. Get involved in the game. Hashtag Junior Gold. Hashtag Gold Cup. It is the pathway to gold, and we thank BMW for coming on board as the major sponsor. Tip, how do you think this half's going to go?
Well, Gareth, I think Queensland, if they can maintain what they've been doing this first half, it's a very consistent style of play that they've got, but it's good and it's working. The scoreboard's in their favour, and if they can continue to do the same, I think they'll maintain it. But ball in the hand for the Blues, and there might be a change of score.
Well, kick-off taken there by Allen. It's a good one. So he's taken over the kicking duties. Not sure if Carberry's come back on the field. And that's going to be an early mistake there by the Red side. And Carberry's come to the bench, so it looks like young Cordell Payne will take the duties in a fly half, and he's very, very highly rated, as we mentioned before. He's got his knee heavily strapped. He missed a couple of fixtures for his Junior Gold program for his home side. But we'll see how he goes here, Tim.
Yeah, he's got some energy out there already, and he's organising his troops. He's ready to play. It'll be interesting to see what he's got for us.
So Zakia gets it to Payne. Payne turning Alcorn on the inside. He's been strong. They're going to have to get around. Oh, they lose the ball again. So here come the Reds. Oh, if he had got the ball away to Solly there, it would have been lights out. So Van Neck playing in the 18. He's come on the field as well. He came on during the latter stages of the second half. So they get the roll on here. The Red side. They come around the corner. Oh, getting a nice ball away. I think that was the winger on the far side, maybe coming in to take one. Picking and driving now, the Reds. They do that well, Tim.
The Reds are very good at that, and it's across all their teams, from as we can see, from 15s, 17s, 20s, and also the Reds at the moment. It's a long way to go if you're going to pick and go from 50 out, but hopefully they're just sucking some defenders in, and they launch their back line now.
Well, here they go with the back line, getting it away. Whiteside gets around his man, hasn't got support. He turns it back on the inside to Big Toya, has come on the field, playing in 23. He's a late change.
The Reds are doing really well, as we said before, Gareth. They've maintained this ball as a New South Wales turnover and see what they can do here for some attacking play.
So Alcorn gets his hands out, gets his hands dirty, and takes one up. Sorry, it wasn't Alcorn, he's come out.
Good opportunity, and back line here to attack for the Blues. They're lighting numbers out there, but if they can shift the ball again, they're good.
Can they do it? And here he goes, nice little pass, drawing his man in there. Fay. Has a good running game, Cordell Payne, and there's Big Hunger now, the captain, taking one forward, taking the pressure off. Here's Lorenzo Amar taking that one forward. Big man, hard to put down. Absolutely tore up the competition.
There's some big boys in this New South Wales team, and they're doing their stuff together, but it is a little bit one out, and they're not getting the speed from the breakdown and that transfer of ball quick enough, I don't think, to really threaten the Queensland defence at the moment.
There's Jesse Allen getting the ball towards the 22. Nice kick there by Allen. And I think his kicking game is going to be very useful for this New South Wales side.
Yeah, it seems to be a little bit of a breeze pick up here. Pushing across this left-hand side of the field, coming off the water down there on the beautiful Sydney Harbour.
Oh, nice throw there by Dolly. Oh, Zakia, plenty of pressure on him as Cordell Payne now sums it up.
Go, Benny!
Getting a ball there to Tui Tapoa.
Yeah, he's been good, hasn't he? Old Penny Tui Tapoa. Come back the short side.
Here's for now,
There's some gas.
Gets it to Allen. Williams now taken on the 22. Finau's there. Nicely consolidated there by the New South Wales side. Oh, good quick hands by Cordell Payne. He's organises his troops well so far. Taking the line on, it's a flat ball, and here he is again. Tui Tapau. Cordell Payne goes short side, long ball, oh, almost an intercept, but almost a try to Allen. And it was a do-or-die pass there, Tim.
Well, it was a do-or-die, and once again we come back to the 14 from the Reds. Walker, he's great in defence, great in attack, and an opportunity there.
Of course, this BMW Junior Gold Cup has certainly been the pathway to gold. It's proving pathways, isn't it?
It is. Look, they're a wonderful company and a good supporter of Australian rugby, and it's fantastic to see that the sponsorship here from BMW not only goes to the Wallabies, but gets deep down into the dark roots of junior rugby and the junior gold.
Well, this is grassroots rugby at its best, Tim. I won't let anyone else disagree with me.
This is a genuinely a really good style of football too. I like the way that these young kids play. They're representing their state and they're giving it their absolute best here. There's the New South Wales boys pressure.
A little chance on the short side here, Tim. Jesse Allen's calling for it. Zakia gets out of halfback. He's going to be held up though short. The thought was there, just couldn't execute it as they pick and drive here. They're going to have to go again, and they go. They're ever so close here. This New South Wales side, it'll get them back in the match. And is he over? Oh, he's desperately close here. Ball comes out. Cordell Payne on the inside. Tui Tapau gets caught. Cordell Payne calling for it. Oh, the referee says play on. Zakia has to spin. Hold himself up. He almost gets through the other side.
They've got to get some organisation going here, the Blues. Harry Webster's causing some real grief around the breakdown there for the Reds.
I'd be going straight to Lorenzo Maher on the left here, Tim. He's hard to put down. They're still going, picking and driving. Good flat ball there. He's close. Yeah. Alcorn. He scored. Alcorn goes over. And that's a well-deserved try, Tim.
They've worked really hard to maintain good ball there in New South Wales. It's very easy to get a little bit of white line fever there and try too hard, but the ball has moved well. They got it back, presented well, and they got it to the right people at the right time for that try in the left-hand corner.
Yeah, Alcorn, he's been strong all game. He's hit the hole well. He didn't have much to do there. Just fell over. I think big Lorenzo Maher took a few defenders.
Well, I'm pretty sure the Reds would have been marking up very well on Lorenzo. He was a bit threatening there, and the ball across the face was always inviting and shows that they're thinking a little bit more about this rugby rather than just giving it to the big kids.
So 19-12 the score. They're right back in this here, the New South Wales side. As we've seen a couple of players get off the bench and have a bit of a run around to warm themselves up. Dolly, interestingly enough, is taking the kicking. Jesse Allen, that hamstring injury, he's a sharpshooter, but he won't be kicking today. But Dolly, family looking in from Manchester way in the UK.
Fantastic to see a goal-kicking hooker.
There's not enough of them, really, is there?
No, I think there should be more of them.
Should be a prerequisite. If they're going to throw the ball in, they may as well kick.
Absolutely.
Comes in. Hits it, it's nice, it's straight, and it is over! Nice kick there by the hooker, Dolly. Well, look at that.
And he looked like he knew what he was doing too. That was a mighty fine strike.
The old two-step runner. Was that a toe punt?
No, it was around the corner.
And it was a good kick nonetheless, and that is a good kick over the sideline though.
Cheeky little kick-off there to the Reds once again, and that's what they are getting right. They're getting that restart to the game after a little bit of pressure from the New South Wales score points. They're turning the ball in their favour every time.
Well, Big Toya on the far side, he was steaming onto that for the Reds. So they're going to have to watch him now, the Waratahs side. He's very quick, and he's a big tall man too, a tall boy. Can you close on him? Here comes Alcorn for now with a good ball. Here's Allen. He's got plenty of pace. Allen, he can't get away though. He puts a foot out, luckily, because the ball was just haphazardly thrown inside, Tim.
enterprising play from the New South Wales. We see the 5-man line out. They've shifted some back rowers out in the middle of the back line, and they push it to the left-hand side. Once again, really good enterprising play from this level in the BMW Junior Gold Cup.
You can see Cordell Payne out there. For our viewers at home, he's really got these troops on their toes. He's talking, he's got them vibrant, he's got them into this match. Oh, one there by the New South Wales side. It's going to be hard for Zakia, but it's a short arm penalty for the red side there.
Just a little bit up a little bit too early, I think, New South Wales guys. I wouldn't say it was planned, just highly excited.
They are 17. They too tend to go quickly at that age. And here comes Webster.
He's been consistently good for the Reds, hasn't he?
He has put his hand up when it's counted, and it's sure counted then. And there's Hooper again. He's been solid here today.
He's got the fluoro boots with the matching headgear. That's fantastic.
You've got to be good if you got that going on. And a little kick through, not the best one. They'll clean it up here. Williams it was. He got over that.
He's been good, Jeremy Williams. He's good at the line-out, but he's also worked hard around the field.
Ball comes back to Cordell Payne, and Cordell Payne gets it over the head of Toya. Lets it bounce, and that's a good kick to the open side. He's going to back himself though, Toya. Gets a nice one-handed ball away to Whiteside palming one off. Can't get away though, he's wrapped up. And that is a good kick chase there by the New South Wales side.
Relieved a good little bit of pressure there. 19-14, turns it around. So Rez, right, what have you got? Play out of your own half for a little while, and we'll back out a fence to get that ball back.
So Pretty taking that run there. The long ball coming out now. Webster, he's got support on the outside. Oh, they go for the intercept there, Allen. And here he goes. Here's our man Walker. Chip over the top. Look at it. Will it bounce? Oh, he just misses it. He picks it up, runs into Webster, and it's going to be brought back there. Unlucky. He's electric, Tim.
Fantastic play from Walker there. That ball, lovely skills to get the ball across at such speed into the hands of a man who's got really good potent attack. And I love the fact that he backs his own ability. Chip and chase, regather, try to outrun them.
Well, had he got that on the full, well, that would have been the try of the day. He would have taken that luxury off for now.
Well, I tell you, that would have to go to a vote, I think. But it's been some good play all round as we see some more changes to the New South Wales boys.
What an excellent standard of rugby this BMW Junior Gold Cup fixture has been. New South Wales versus Queensland. It doesn't get any better than this. Of course, if you want to get involved in the game at Bar TV Sports, hashtag Gold Cup, hashtag Junior Gold. Of course, this is the BMW Junior Gold, state versus state, and it is proving to be an epic encounter, Tim.
Epic is the word I think we're going to use for the day, because that's what it's been. Both teams have given it everything they have got.
14-19. Nothing separating the two sides at the moment. It's been a great fight back here by the New South Wales 17's.
They seem to have called, I don't know, is this a drinks break or it's definitely a lull in the game here, but maybe the boys are just amping back up again.
Yeah, I think they're teaching them young these days. The front row is going down for an injury break as Lorenzo Marr coming from the field.
The captain seems to be getting a little bit of work done there on a finger injury, or
he had a big game, Lorenzo Marr coming from the field, as did this man in our corner.
He's been really good, I thought. Lorenzo's worked hard and definitely brought some boys in, but our corner, he's been good. He's been penetrating in the back line. Definitely put some threats on the Queensland defensive line, and strong in defence as well. He's done very well.
He has done very well.
I've just been here at the supermarket. He might have a bit of extra work on the side.
There you go.
The crowd
Loving him. He's got a big smile on his face, but there's still a bit of work to do here as we see the Queensland side attacking now. Well, they're defending, sorry, but they're in the attacking portion of the field.
Very tough position on the football field to play out of, so it'll be interesting to see what the New South Wales have. But if you look at that back line, it wants ball.
It sure does, and they've got a few changes out there, so be interesting to see how the combinations go. The referee not happy with something. Jesse Allen, he's set deep, maybe for the kick. Well, the Queensland side are really putting some pressure on this scrum.
Scrums have been good today, haven't they? I mean, it's good to see 17-year-old kids have real technique about the way they do things. There haven't been, although this one's gone down now, there hasn't been a lot of scrum that's gone down, which sets a really great platform for these guys to play their rugby off. But it's a credit to the kids and the coaches involved in that level.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the professional pathways that this BMW Junior Gold program does provide certainly has lifted the standard at the set piece here today. They're not giving an inch, and that's going to be a penalty to the Reds. Well worked and well done there to the Reds. They put the pressure on. So now, match it, the replacement halfback. He looks like he's a little goer as well, Tim.
He does look like a live wire, doesn't he? He's added some energy out there to the team. Plenty of yap, as a normal halfback would give. Good spoils from the New South Wales boys.
Yeah, they come up with it. The referee has called knock on both ways, has he? They were very unlucky there, the New South Wales side.
I'm hoping it's both ways because he didn't want to stop it then. But we'll go to a scrum, move out in the sunshine. Maybe it's just too cold in the shade.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, the referees in this BMW Junior Gold program, good opportunity for them too to work on their game. And you might have a little look at that later.
Well, I think the beauty of this competition, that the BMW Junior Gold Cup, is that it's not only about the kids who are playing the football. It's about the officials, the assistant referees, the managers, the coaches. Everyone gets an opportunity to improve what they're involved in the game, but also see Australia, play against different styles of rugby in different parts of our country.
Nothing better as a 17-year-old to tour around.
How good's touring?
Oh, there's nothing better. Tell a few stories about Bathurst in '97.
Are you on tour here today?
No.
Back to Singo tonight?
I'm going actually tomorrow. We've got the Super 20s final in Ballymore. We'll be there tomorrow for Bar TV Sports. Tune in at 2 o'clock.
Should be a cracking game. Queensland Reds up against the Rebels there.
Let's get back to this one. The Reds are playing all over this at the moment. They're putting plenty of pressure on deep in New South Wales territory.
A little bit of concentration lapped here, I think, maybe. The technique's gone out the window. The boys need to rejuvenate and get the basic set piece done so we can shift on and have some more rugby. The stuff that they've shown already has been fantastic. Hopefully they finish in the same way.
Well, Cassius Mamiya here, standing fairly wide. White side.
Call me crazy, but I'd be getting it to the 14 on the right-hand side here.
Yeah,
You'd back him every day.
Well, they don't go that way. I thought the number 8 had the opportunity there, but ball in two hands, runs, takes the line on. This could be close. Oh, he's pulled up just short. It's on to the left. Can they get it out there? They need quick ball.
Ooh,
he dives for the line, and look at that. That is kamikaze stuff right there by the captain, Marshall. They're getting set back to the right. Looks like it's a turnover here to New South Wales. He dived for the line there, and there he goes. Cordell Payne getting a deep kick, or deepish kick, but it doesn't go out. So Whiteside, here he is now. What can he do? Jackson. And here's Solly. Solly stepping off his right again, losing his footing. So the Waratahs now adjusting.
The numbers are there to the Reds. If they can shift it out, there's some big boys waiting for some pill.
So Mamiya going for it, or they go back the other side. Van Neck, they turn the ball over, so New South Wales digging deep on their own line. This is the stuff dreams are made of, Tim.
Well, I think we can go back a couple of phases there to Penny Tuatupu, who caught that. He actually caught the player mid-air over the try line.
And here comes Jackson. What can he do? He steps. Oh, he makes everyone look silly there. And he gets a flick pass away. Nice change of hands. Whiteside. He's got support. He steps inside. He gets tackled by Finau in the end.
He scoots up the middle of the Reds again. We might have another opportunity. Has the ball been out in the last 15 minutes?
It hasn't, but they go out now. Here comes Hooper. They're close. They're learning. Oh, great ball.
Lovely ball.
Hands will do it here. And there he goes, the captain, in for a try. He's probably still shaking off the cobwebs from just before, but he deserved that one, Tim.
Oh, that is a sensational try of the Queensland team, and I'm pretty sure every player on the football field touched the ball there at some stage. Both attack and defence. A real standout. Great try from the team. Good little ball out the back there. I think Harry Webster seemed to get the left-hander out again, and over the number 7 Marshall, Nathan Marshall goes over.
Yeah, Nathan Marshall, he's the captain out there today. He's a joint captain with Mahina, but he's put his hand up when it's counted. He was the one that went in kamikaze style earlier on. So
he dug himself out of the ground and got back up there.
Well, it was exactly the same place, so maybe he did.
Fantastic play. Well worked try and well deserved.
I tell you what, though, Walker, this red side, when he gets going, they get going. They're going to have to mark up if there any chance of coming back in this match on the winger. White side, oh, he's got that one, so they extend the lead there. They were back in the match there for a while, New South Wales. They're going to have to dig deep to come back here. It's going to be a comeback of monumental proportions here at Cranbrook, Tim.
There's a little bit of movement here.
The crowd urging the home team on here.
I tell you what, I do like the way that the opportunity to constantly change the players on the football field at this level, where every kid gets a genuine opportunity to get out there and spend some good time in the middle.
Well, Kings come on the field here. Looks like Jesse Allen may also be coming from the field as well. Big Harry Webster having a well-earned break for the Reds. So here they come, the Reds, and look at this barnstorming run. He's been good since he's come on the field, hasn't he, Van Neck?
He's had a very good, loves to carry the football with urgency. I'm sure he's good at scrum time as well.
So they're down the far side. Toy, oh, steal there, nicely done. And they're away here. Can he go all the way? Bray stepping in and away.
Wonderful.
And he does go all the way. He goes all the way indeed in the far corner, Tim.
Well, it's not too often you see a winger make a tackle and strip a ball and then go the distance.
What a try, individual effort. They needed someone to lift here, this New South Wales side, and they did just that. And they're back in it again, Tim.
Well, Reece Bray, I think he's just pulled on some individual performance there. It's got the New South Wales boys, they got their tails up again, and hopefully we can see one of those beautiful kicks from Nicholas Dolly from the right-hand side this side, and they're back in the game.
Well, he does hit the ball nice and straight, Dolly. It'll just be a matter of whether it has the legs or not, I think. He's a sharpshooter.
He's looking for a tee there. They need to get that. That's probably a little bit more important than the water, but maybe he's buying some time. Hookers, they're always very smart.
Yeah, cagey characters,
Wily,
aren't they?
I was going to say.
Oh, wily, cagey.
Yes.
All the adjectives above the line.
I'll back him in here.
I think everyone in the grandstand here's got the same sentiment, Tim. They're all urging him. They're on their feet.
Except for the ones in red shirts.
Oh, I'm New South Wales.
Oh.
I am New South Wales.
Got a few people claiming they're New South Wales, wearing the wrong colour, which is fine by us, Tim. As we overlook the beautiful suburb of Bellevue Hill. Wasn't even in my sat-nav as Dolly comes in. He strikes it. And it gets waved away. It looked like it was good from here.
Jeez, I tell you, that looked pretty all the way. Off the boot. I want to go back and have a look at that. Can we get a second camera angle on that, please?
Looks like they're maybe up in the trees there, Tim. On the far side as Tuitapau takes it nicely. Good take there. Always lost the ball though. Dolly doesn't go for it. Gives him the opportunity though and goes back the other way.
And there's space. There is genuine space.
Plenty of space. And here they come again. The Reds. Can they keep the ball going? Yes, they can. Nathan Marshall popping it up there, the try scorer. Flat ball there. Van Neck. He's still going. Good leg speed there by the big prop forward. Penalty to the Waratahs, so just a little bit of a let-off there. 26-19 the score is.
Big driving kick upfield.
So they need another try here. Conversion to make it level. Wasn't the best looking kick, hitting that BMW sign.
Have you noticed how these boys are actually keeping the ball in the sun? That's quite smart.
Good smart.
Play down that right-hand side or the left-hand side for the Reds and you'll keep warm.
Nicely taken by the captain there, top of the line. Here's Cordell Payne getting a kick over the top. It's a wobbly one. He chases through on his own kick. Oh, good footwork there, but Payne, he brings him down. Good tackle there by Payne. Hogan it was. The replacement in the 22 there, taking a good surge forward there. The Reds, it pops out. It was there to be get, but they didn't quite get it. So for now, he's got open space. We haven't seen him with too much open space. And here he comes now. Here comes for now. He's got room on the outside. He sets it up nicely. Oh, here comes Abra. He's strong.
Oh, bundled over the touch.
Belted over the sideline there, Tim.
And who do you think it was? Van Neck.
Van Neck.
He's had a wow of a game since he's been on the football field.
Hasn't he? What is Van Neck? Is Van Dutch for no? He has no neck.
That's fantastic play. Good attacking, enterprising play from the New South Wales team, met by some solid defence from the Reds again.
So they look to spoil here, the New South Wales side, and they both get up. It's a little bit dangerous here. It's going to be a penalty. Unlucky there for the New South Wales side. So the Reds, what can they do with the ball here?
Well, I think they're going to just need to get it down the other end. The New South Wales team are coming home quite strongly, but they just need to maintain that ball. There's some chase of the game here, which is always scary for an opposition.
Here comes White side. It's a good clearing kick away.
Good energy amongst the blue team. They seem to be attacking a lot of ball. They've been good in the line out all day today. I think Jeremy Williams has been a leader in that front.
So there's still about 10 minutes remaining in this fixture, I believe. Could be wrong.
Have been before.
Plenty of times. Nicely taken forward there by Talanoa. And penalty, couldn't release the ball. The big man.
Nathan Marshall over the top of that ball like a genuine 7, Michael Gunn style.
Yeah.
Liam Gill. I'm sure they're on his wall at home.
Sure, they're in his ear at training. Of course, the Reds 17's had the opportunity, I think, this week to train a little bit with the top squad, with them having the week off this week. So this BMW Junior Gold interstate fixture is certainly heating up here. Everything on the line for these young kids here.
Well, there's 10 minutes to go. It really is still in both teams. Oh, that's a little bit. Here we go. New South Wales out the back there.
Very lucky. There's the key. He's held up, so he loses the ball. And the referee's going to call that back for not straight. So the scrum.
It's been a tough old day at the line out for the Queensland boys. But I don't think New South Wales have taken opportunity on the majority of them. But scrum time, they've got a good chance. It's been good all day. They've got some genuine gas out the right-hand side.
Bo Abra, certainly.
Respray and you know, get it into Finau's hands, and he's definitely going to threaten something. You won't die trying there.
Looks like big Peter Beetham also may be coming off the bench here.
Fantastic.
Young kid from the Hunter. Ball coming out now. Cordell Payne showing it. Getting around his player there. The Waratahs outside centre Faye. Tarquin Faye's been pretty strong, pretty solid. Here's Hunganar standing in the tackle. Can't get a ball away. Abra's calling for it. Abra gets it. Here he goes. Good run there by Abra.
Good carry.
Taking them on. Penalty now to New South Wales.
I'd really like to see Finau getting him a little bit closer to the ball there and chase hard for it. He's hanging out the back and being threatening.
Oh, it doesn't look like it's going to find touch. It's found the wrong man, though. He doesn't choose to run. It's been brought back in. So you might get your wish here, Tim, with Finau coming up with the ball. He chooses to use Tui Tapau stepping. He's mounted some heavy defence in the midfield. He picks it up. Well done, well read there by Tapau.
Left side's on if they want it, New South Wales. The ball's got to shift quickly, though.
Oh, Zakia can't get it. They're all offside there, the Reds.
Oh, good
hands. Quick hands, and here goes Dolly. Gets it to Abracadabra. He bumps off one. Can't get away from another. But he sets them up nicely here. Long ball out to Cordell Payne. Stepping, jinking. Should have probably gotten rid of that one there, Tim.
Yes, you're a poor player for a reason, mate. Get it to space. Ball's always faster than the man.
So they just look a little bit lost there, the New South Wales side, looking for options as Dolly comes to clean out. Penalty. Offside there. So they're going to have to kick this deep into Queensland territory, you'd think, Tim.
Yeah, well, you're going to back your line out. They've been really, really good all day. I think if they can get it close enough to the try line, they can bring it down and drive forward. That's 15 metres out. I don't think it's a rolling maul territory, but the Brumbies would probably argue with me there.
Yeah, definitely. Butler coming on the back or Pocock. They love it. So let's see. They've got options here, the New South Wales side. They're foxing. Hunganar goes up. Oh, goes off the top. Zakia bounces nicely for him. Payne turning on the inside. Here he goes. This could be a try. Can't pop it up. Nicely run, though.
Your left side's on.
Liam Curran was for now. Long ball to Abra, and Abra in the corner. The big swan dive by the big man. I told you he was one to look out for, Tim. And I tell you what, the ground looked out for him. It shook the stadium here.
Well, it was a wonderful, well-worked play, I believe. He hit nice, strong carry through 12 through the middle, coming back for the good old-fashioned 21 or 11 pattern, I think they'd go for. And there he was, Abra, standing down the left-hand side. He's handed the ball to his mate Dolly in the front row and said, boys, this is our game. This is a front rower's game. I'll score the try, you kick the goals.
They don't need the backs, Tim. All the while we're waiting for Finau to get it. He did throw the last pass for now. He summed it up nicely. But nothing better than finishing like a big front row finish, Tim.
Look at this camera, straight down the line of the kick. Pressure's on. 24-26, probably 3 minutes 32 to go.
So he's set here to kick Dolly.
They've jumped the gun a bit, the Reds there.
He's nailed it here. The crowd goes silent. You can't hear a word, Tim. He comes in. He's hit it. He's skewed it. Unlucky there to the hooker.
That's all right. We'll have a try to win, I think.
So, the score now, 24-26. The Reds retain the lead there. What can they do? This New South Wales side.
It's a nail biter. As it was last year, as it is today, and I have no doubt next year again.
That's why the BMW Junior Gold program, it's the best pathways program out there. And that is a good little spin, little fadeaway. They're still going. King it was. He's come on. He's been everywhere since he's been on the Reds. Creeping forward. Williams taking it forward.
He's been very good, Jeremy Williams.
Big Peter Beetham outside. Cordell Payne there. Good clean out by Beetham it was. Zakia forced to go. Oh, this could be trouble. He's held up. Gets to ground. Well done to his support players there. Zakia. Dolly. He's played well. He's been everywhere, Dolly. For now, he's looming behind the ruck there. Knock on. And Tim, you summed it up with a big sigh. Unlucky.
Just a little bit. I think they need some more noise from the boys out in the backs, just telling them they had good. They did really well to maintain the ball. They sucked in some defenders, but it needed to move. Unfortunate, but I don't think that'll be the last play of the day.
Well, 33 minutes have gone in this fixture. in this BMW Junior Gold fixture. Of course, get down to your BMW store, take a test drive. Of course, a lot of these young 17-year-old players probably can't, but I'm sure their parents can. As the ball goes in, it's on the line here. Here they come. Taking them on, well defended. He's been strong, Mamiya. And that's going to be a knock on.
Will they get the time to pack the scrum?
There's a little bit of time on the clock. There's a little bit of injury time by my reckoning. Probably 1 or 2 minutes, Tim.
There wouldn't be a fingernail left in this grandstand. Mums and dads, they'd be sharing them.
There's a couple of minutes going in this match here at Cranbrook. A lovely setting, a fitting setting for the final stages of this match. The ball spits out, picked up, and here they come now, the New South Wales side. They've got options to the left, they've got options to the right. They'll look to settle. Here's Big Beetham. Beetham takes it forward. The kid from the Hunter.
Turnover there to the Reds, I think.
Over. Oh, penalty. So the Reds.
They've been very good at the breakdown, haven't they, the Reds, all day. They've always threatened, even if they didn't get the steal, they've put pressure on and slowed ball down.
Well, that could be the final play, the final big play in this match. And
tap and run.
Why not? Tap, run, chip, chase. We've seen it all today.
A couple of dads weren't happy with that call, I don't think, but unfortunately they can't hear me.
They're going to pack a scrum here. Interesting, Tim.
Well, I think they've seen that the line-out hasn't worked the best. They've gone for their scrum. It's been consistent. And they thought, let's entertain. Let's get the ball out here to the right-hand side, and then we can go that the other way as well.
Maybe tap and run was the call. As the New South Wales back, that's a good engagement there. So they look to push forward, push through, and they do.
It's gone down on this right-hand side, but they'll play on.
Nicely taken. Oh, trying to take it from the back there too to Power.
He's been good today, Penny. I think he's probably been one of New South Wales' best.
Picking and driving now the Reds. They'll soak up time here. Defending their lead, so to speak. That's a good pick and drive there. They'll probably go again.
The Reds, they're channeling the All Blacks almost.
Abra coming over the top. It's going to be advantage played. Kicking downfield, kicking the ball away to open space. Here's Fanau. What has he got? Last effort here. Fanau getting away from all. Look at the footwork from Fanau. He's going to set the ball up now. What about that? He stepped about 4 times and beat everyone hands up. Here's the captain, Hungana. He's hungry.
I thought the ref would have gone back for the to play the advantage, but he's played the football on as they've kicked ahead. New South Wales have the opportunity to attack. And could this be a potential turnaround?
Advantage was played. They come through and the Reds look like they may have come through, and yes, they've drawn the penalty again here.
There's that man, Nathan Marshall, the 7. He has been a genuine pest, as a number 7 is, all day, and he's turned around for his team again. He's done a great job.
He's done an excellent job here. Another name to look out for in this BMW Junior Gold program. Pathway to gold. Looks like that's going to be over, Tim, and what a magnificent victory we've seen. I know you've got to go quickly. You've got to go home and clean that BMW again. Who do you think was the best player on the field here for us today?
Look, I think there was, who did I like? Harry Webster, I thought, was quite handy there today. But I think that last play of the game is the one that you're always looking for. Straight to the Nathan Marshall. He's been persistent. He's been annoying to the opposition. He's carried well for his team. And to be able to do what he did at the start of the game and then do it again in that last second really shows his value to the team.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a great fixture here for the BMW Junior Gold program. New South Wales against Queensland. The Reds coming out with the win 26-24. And we're live on Bar TV Sports tomorrow for the Super 20s final, live from Ballymore at 2 p.m. Join us there to see the best of the ARU pathways in progress for your screens out there. Thank you very much. I'm Gareth Wozniak, and we'll see you next time.